Hace tiempo le pagué el switch. No es que sea bichel, es que prefiero que berrinches.
Estoy puesto pa' coger una nota, explotar la cuenta y despertarla en otra cama que no sea la mía y mandé a mi ex.
Ay, con Leano, Raúl y Bray. Ay, vamos pa' la cama, dime qué hay.
Hey, no le quite, no le quite, no le quite. Somos los Callaway.
Probably hug on a curb and scrape the ground when I swing, dodging potholes when I swerve, wrapped in some rolls and it's true. Not a pebble in my groove, in the beat with the bumper, cause it's screw up when I move. Elevated, modulated with adapter, now the ride smooth and stature. Take a picture, that's a shine. You should capture with a flick of flame. Power the trunk and bang. I be throwed in the game, mine. Shine my light on the real and I got them loud to show them just how I feel and fall in love with a chrome lady and probably have chrome babies cause we got a real connection and Kenny Bank couldn't fade it. Close but separated, I know, but the neons around me so I go. I'm like the best edition, like who really needs an engine? I smile at no days off, we don't take a break.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Angels. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right.
So just about set. And today's starter, Seth Lugo. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that rolls into the corner. The throw into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Juan Soto. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Throw to second, save. Runner breaks for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good...
That's out to center field. Granderson settles underneath it. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. And here is Sosa to the plate. Out towards right center field. Walker hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Curtis Granderson. Just missed. Martinez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Larry Walker digs in now. And that's in there for strike one. Just missed. The Mets leading by a run here in game one of this three-game set. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Lou Gehrig, the next to hit for the Angels. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Angels held. Back in Anaheim, top of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, David Ortiz. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The wind and the pitch. Not even close there. Ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it! And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. That's to third, and it gets by him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Lugo checks over to first, and he's back.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Tatis runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Second, and now it's the Angels cleanup battle. Luis Gonzalez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The line of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game. The pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone. I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Ground ball could be 2. Ortiz to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And next for L.A., Brian Dozier.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Chases that one out of the zone. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Angel Stadium, top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Lugo back to work. That one out to right. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
No, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And stepping in for New York, Adrian Beltre. And the first offering is not close.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Guerrero stands at second with no outs. Righty delivers. Slider misses outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Out to short. Seager whips it across and one away in the top of the third. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Doubled in his first AB. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man at second. And he swings through that one.
No ball. 2 strikes.
He's trying for third. High in the air, out to right. Walker makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Angels nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Lawrence Butler. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Butler goes 6 feet 3 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And another ball.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
And down on strikes. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Swings through that.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs.
No.
Started to swing, held up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And the Angels are gone in order. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's a big power threat. Ketel Marte. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't get too good.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Up and in. Going to count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Soto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Wouldn't chase that time. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Two down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. And that's down and away. Hit in the air, center field. Granderson snags it, 2 away.
Now that the designated hitter, Sammy.
2 outs, base is empty. Sammy Sosa, the next to hit, flied to right his first time. On the ground to third. Gets to it with a slide. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker. Foul ball there.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The throw to first. That's it out. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The Mets up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. And that extends the inning.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. On the ground, right side. In time to Gehrig. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Singled and stole a base his first time. And he grounds one back up the middle. He gets there with the slide. In time. Got him.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Bounce to the right. In time to Gehrig. And Guerrero is set down. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's Corey Seager. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And Seager is set down. And there's 1 down.
Number 2, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch just misses. 1 out, base is empty. Down the middle for a strike. And the count even at 1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now one just misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
In the air, right field. Soto brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting.
So now here's the DH, Lawrence Butler. That clips the corner. Big swing and a miss.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And a pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Guerrero, 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. On the ground to third. Schmitty over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 34, Julio Rodriguez.
Back to the top of the Mets order. So up next for New York, Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Bounced out to short, sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter number 4, second baseman,
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner on the go again. In the air, right field. Walker gets under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. So no runs. Back in Anaheim, here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Curtis Granderson getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And a couple of quick outs.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
So digging in, Larry Walker. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
Ball to strike. The pitch. And a good eye there. Now a fly ball to right center. Soto going after it. He's got it. And that is that. Make it 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Juan Soto now. Lugo back to work. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Left-hand hitter waits. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Penn Murphy getting loose out there. Bernardino warming up as well. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And here it comes. That one way inside. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Good head assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer.
So they turn things over to the righty, Mike Messina.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a double. Coming around third is Soto. The relay to the plate. That first slide, and he's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
David Ortiz up now for the Mets. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Calls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Out to short. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And here's the catcher, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fought off foul. The 0-1. Vlad swings, drives one deep left field. That's back there. And that ball is gone. He made him pay for that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on
a new arm into the game, the righty, Brian Pepio.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Rodriguez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here, but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-0 ball. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Lou Gehrig,
the first baseman.
the pitch.
Lou Gehrig.
That misses. Ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And he walked him.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Gonzalez, the next to hit, takes outside. On the ground, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And here is Mike Schmidt. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground, Marte throws to first in time, and that is the inning. And we're back. Now here is Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats and tell me it's fun.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. That's not coming back. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Here's Juan Soto. Lifted in the air, right center field. Granderson under it. And there's one down. Sammy Sosa up now for the Mets. To the right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. That one lifted to left. Gonzalez makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot, and the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to the bottom of the 8th, so in now for the Angels, Corey Seager. First pitch, and he just misses. Martinez into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Outside low, 2-1. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. That one almost got him. Martinez still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Brian Dozier will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one just missing inside. And the count is filled up. Got it by him for the K.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Yeah, there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. That's long gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Penn Murphy.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 3. The pitch. A little bit high. 1-0. Murphy measures 6 feet 2 inches, 195 pounds. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Right-handed reliever. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to the left side. In time to Gehrig. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Emilio Pagan up and loosening in the pen. And the pitch. That one off the mark. 1-2 to count.
2 strikes.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Gehrig. And Vladdy is set down. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Righty delivers.
Right through there for a strike.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Chopper right side. Ortiz steps on first for the out.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou.
So they're down to their final out. And next for the Angels, Lou Gehrig. That's to third. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. Ground ball right side. That's the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Before I got on this beat, it made out the bucket list in these bars. I granted his death wish. Legendary layup, Jordan with the right left switch. Hang time, hang glide, stir fry. Shanghai, candy rain, drizzle frame. I ride 87 Corvette, CR1. Took the T-top off and put them in the trunk. All gassed up, she been drinking from